What's going on, family? It's your girl Tabitha, and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm driving. So y'all, this is a you want to know what grinds my gears type of video. Okay, so the other day, right, I'm scrolling. Wow, her braids is so long they're touching her calves. Y'all, couldn't be me. They're cute though. So this video is about to be a rant because y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me messed up. I'm a Christian, but don't try me. Okay, so I'm on YouTube, y'all. I'm out of my business because y'all know I love a good YouTube for recreational, for me being a content creator, whatever. Like, I watch YouTube more than I watch TV. Okay, so I'm watching YouTube and I happen to come across some shorts right now. I see a short of this girl, this woman, whose name is Prissy P. Now, Prissy P, hopefully y'all can hear me because my hand is kind of at the bottom of the speaker. Now, Prissy P is, how I came across Prissy P was a couple years ago doing mukbangs, but I think it's called mukbangs, right? And that was my little mukbang phase. And I don't know if it's up with y'all, but you know, we was watching seafood boils, watching B Loves Life, and then that's how I kind of stumbled across Prissy. I'm sorry. So now, y'all, I haven't really, you know, that phase came and went, it phased out, whatever. But what got me mad was, y'all, the simple fact is when she was on there, now I haven't really watched her or anything like that in since mukbangs was really a thing. And I'm not saying they're not anymore, but for me, this was maybe 4 years ago. I was still in my other house, so about 3 or 4 years ago. So she doing, you know, TikTok challenges, and she's dancing or whatever. Now, y'all, Prissy P is a bigger woman. Now, I used to be 350 pounds. Now, people who are just now seeing me who never knew would be like, oh, wow, you weren't, you know what I mean? So, but I was tall and I held it well, you know what I mean? But I was 350 pounds and I always was the fat friend. You cute, but you bigger. And I used to feel some type of way, you know, because back in the day we would go shopping. Now, if you from Pittsburgh, maybe not even just Pittsburgh, we had Rainbow, Charlotte Rouge, Wet Seal. I could never really fit those things. Like, and if I could, I would wear it one time, wash it, and couldn't feel it. So I was the big friend. So, you know, that could make me feel some type of way. Now, back to Prissy. Now, the simple fact is that had me mad was Prissy was doing challenges and she was dancing and stuff like that. So I guess Prissy had content. I keep calling her Prissy. I'm sorry, y'all. Prissy. I'm guessing Prissy P had content where she is confessing that she's a Christian. And sorry, y'all, I'm trying to like move it around. She's a Christian and, you know, she's confessing her faith. Now, this is where I'm going with this video. Now, I get in the comments because I always love a good comment. Like, you know, just in general, because comments be having me crack up, like, but also they can be very mean and vicious. Now, people throwing Prissy's faith at her, talking about, oh, wasn't you just talking about God in one video, and then in the next video, you on here doing A, B, and C. Now, the video that I stumbled across first that caught my attention was the Sierra Ratted. Like, I guess she, you know, she was dancing or whatever, and people was talking about how she did the Ratted challenge or whatever and how she was dancing. And of course, me being a big girl, what do? They come at your weight. They say, you know, stuff like that. And I felt it inappropriate. First, I really, you know, could see why people, and this is why I really wanted to make my video. You're not, and I know that I'm going to get this, the more traction I get and the more bigger I get and the more, you know, in general. But it grinds my gears that people want to throw your faith at you because you want to be yourself. I don't care. I'm a Christian, but I drink here and there. I'm 33 years old. Well, I'll be 33 in 2 weeks on the 25th. So probably a week. I don't know. I don't keep track no more. But stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, you're not going to see, and that's what I don't like. people, when you say you're a Christian and you want to talk about stuff, and that's why I made it clear in my channel that I'm going to talk and do how I want to do, because God uses you where you at. It doesn't mean that I got to be, yes, we strive to be more holy. Yes, we strive to be more Christian-like. But that's the thing. People want to throw this religion at you and be certain type of way and act like you can't live and do. Like, oh, you want to say something about my faith, but meanwhile, shorty, you sleeping with somebody's husband. Should we talk about that in the Bible? Adultery? But you're mad at me because I'm doing a challenge? Now, okay, I can see if that looked a little salacious. Okay, cool. But some of the other challenges and dances she was doing wasn't as salacious as the Ride It challenge. And she wasn't like twerking or nothing, but you know, she was like crouched down and doing the Ride It challenge. And hey, to me, I thought she did pretty dang good for her to be a bigger woman and giving them Megan Thee Stallion knees. Okay? But this is what I don't like. Like, and the comments was getting real mean and nasty, y'all, about what she was doing, and even on challenges that wasn't as salacious. They were getting mean and nasty. Y'all throwing her religion. Now, I don't even like religion. You're throwing her faith at her because she wants to talk about God and then dancing in the neck. So what? You thought Jesus all the time. Yes, Jesus didn't sin, but you don't think he had a sense of humor. First of all, Jesus had 12 disciples, and them was roughnecks. They wasn't perfect men. That's why Jesus chose them, to show us that he uses us where we're at. Peter, who was one of the closest with Jesus. He was giving me best friend vibes with Jesus, to be honest. Was a cusser, was the roughest of the rough, a fisherman, all that. If you need to, go check in my video about unlocking Peter, discovering Peter. That's why we need to get in this Bible to show the different layers of us. We're human. How dare you hop in somebody's comments and throw their faith at them? That's why people don't want to talk about their religion. And I hate saying religion, but don't want to talk about their faith, what they believe in, or their testimony, because people like y'all want to throw it in our face and make it feel like we're less than. Or if I decide to slip up and cuss, oh girl, you can't talk about God and cuss. Yes. But at the end of the day, my God, or you're not going to be there when I die, when my spirit open the eyes, or however it works, you are not going to be there to greet me. Guarantee that. You are not going to be the one that's going to be like, yeah, girl, I remember when you did A, B, and C. No, that's Jesus's job, not your job. He's the judge, not you. That's why we be stuck in this freaking mindset that when we do sin or when we do certain things, that's why our human minds feel like we can never come back to God or ask for forgiveness, because people like y'all make it seem like we can never be forgiven for the things that we have done. That's ignorant. That really had me hot. And then they were talking about her body and talking about, guess what? I'm 33, baby, and I'm going to show my body. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be respectful. But right now, I got a whole sundress on, showing stuff. You see my tattoos? And I bet you I'm going to be like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Don't play with me. I'm a beautiful woman. But I'm married, and if my husband finds it respectful, first of all, you have to have respect for yourself. It don't even matter about my husband. It's how I present myself, first and foremost. But if my husband, and that's one thing I love about my husband, he's never, even when I was 350 pounds, he's never judged me for something I wore or decided to wear or whatever, or be like, ugh. Now, he might tell me the truth, like, honey, I don't think this or that. But honestly, my husband don't make me feel no type of way. He make me feel sexy, whatever, I want to wear on, whatever, cool. But if I like it, he like it. If I love it, he love it. But how dare y'all put somebody's faith because of what they want to do? And I know that's going to happen to me the bigger I get, but that's weird as you know what. That's weird. Y'all are the reason why people don't want to talk about their relationship with God or their testimony or don't want to share because y'all are so judgmental. Who are you? We're 50 shades of human. Stop playing with me. You want to get on her because she want to do a challenge, and not even challenges. Okay, cool. You want to talk about the Reddit challenge? All right, cool. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Okay, cool. But the other stuff she was doing, you had no reason to be like, oh, you want to be talking about God, and then you on here doing a challenge where you just regular dancing. Her butt wasn't facing the camera. Nothing. That's weird. That really makes me feel some type of way, y'all, because that's why people feel the way they feel. That's why people look at us the way we look. And even people in the church, and you know, y'all, I don't like to use church because we need to step out of that, because church has damaged a lot of our people. But that's why people think Christians are hypocrites, because y'all want to hold us to these standards like we're not human beings. Like pastor ain't allowed to go out to dinner and have a drink. Like, you're tripping. You're tripping. It's the same. Y'all want to put that in the same boat as stars. Not like that, but like, think about it. When people, just idolize stars, like, when they make mistakes, they're not supposed to. And when we see it and you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. You're not my God. You're not my Lord and Savior. You're not my Redeemer. Stop it. Stop doing that to people. Because the same person that's texting on them messages talking about Prissy P because she want to do a challenge is the same person that's going to go sleep with somebody's husband. It's the same person that's going to go steal from the bank. And don't get me wrong. I stole before, not like from the bank, but I remember stealing a lip gloss or, being in my teenage years and stealing press-on nails or, you know what I mean? I don't judge people for that, but you know what I mean? I mean big things where you're like, and you're talking about me? You're talking about me. And yes, I feel I put myself in Prissy's position. Yes, you're talking about me. You're talking about her. You're talking about me. I'm taking it personally because I see it so many times. Like a person can't express themselves or be an individual because of my religion. Not even my religion, my relationship, my faith. And I've seen somebody, right, on Facebook, because I'm just now kind of getting back into Facebook a little bit, y'all. And I seen somebody I went, and I love him, right? I was doing something on Facebook. He hopped on live. So I got on his live. He's rolling his blunt or whatever, what he always do. I don't care. That used to be me. I don't care. But I was so happy. I'm messaging him. He was like, you all spiritual now. And it's so funny because I always been that way. But maybe people who knew me. But now that I fully know who I am and I decided to step out, that's not, well, I don't care anyway, but that's not easy for some people to do. Some people don't even want to talk about their faith because people will judge them. Like, oh, you could be the hoodest dude out here. They don't really want to talk about. Some people don't feel comfortable because y'all don't make us feel comfortable. Period. That's why I'm creating a safe space for us to step out, our generation. It's time to come out the cracks. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to be like me, but it's okay to talk about your experiences. It's okay to talk about, girl, I almost died and Jesus put his hand on me and saved me. Or, girl, let me tell you about this, how I was here and he pulled me out the mud. God sent somebody to pull me out the mud. He sent me an angel, something, but you got me messed up. Don't do that. Stop it. Because guess what? I know that's going to happen to me, but guess what? You got me messed up. Tabitha's not going to change who she is because God is using her where she's at. He's going to change me to be more like him. But you got me messed up if I'm going to change me. That's, he want me to be me. He specially made me. Like, and y'all low-key bullying people because they want express and talk about their faith, and you want to turn around and say something to them because they want to do a TikTok challenge? You got me messed up. And then how nasty y'all are about it. Y'all turn around and talk about her faith, and then it changed into nasty about her weight and what room. There's stuff I don't even need to talk about. I don't even talk about just her weight. That's why I can relate with her. Not only with that, but just with how people think, because you want to talk about Jesus and his love and what he's done for you. How come you can't still be yourself? Long as I'm not on here smoking a blunt in front of y'all. And I seen people, came across this dude. I love him. God uses him. And guess what? He be rolling up and smoking a blunt talking about God. And I bet you people be talking about him. Oh, wow. God is using that man. My husband was telling me that there is a cussing pastor, y'all. Now, I don't know. In the Bible, it says that we shouldn't use profanity. And I know that. Okay? So, yeah. But still, I don't judge that. I'm not going to be down in the comments like, you're weird. And on top of that, you're ugly. And on top of that, your shoes don't match. Like, come on, yo. Just nasty. Just ignorant. I'm off here, y'all. I'm off here. I love you. This was my ranting session. Love you. Peace. I'm here for you. We're going to get back into these videos I got to post. I got videos to post. But you got me messed up. Prissy, keep doing you. Don't let these people be saying nothing to you. And you've been in this game for a while, so I know that probably you're not going to respond in that way. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but God is blessing you. And keep on talking about what he's doing to you. Don't let these people discourage you. And I'm pretty sure you're not, but you never know. You're still human. Behind closed doors, you feel how you feel. And it don't feel good sometimes when you just, my faith, me talking to God is precious. And I decided to share it with y'all, and you going to try to throw it against my face? Oh, you got me messed up. You got me messed up, dog. You're tripping, dog. Today I got time, cuz. You got me messed up if you think I ain't going to be looking cute in the mighty name of Jesus. You got me messed up. Okay? All right, I love y'all. That's all I got to say. That is all. Peace. Love you, man. Later.